Which is better? Should I get an A in an honors course or should I get a B in an AP or IB course? This is a question that I get so frequently that I've decided today to make a video with my honest answer. Hello again, my name is Craig Meister. I'm a college admissions coach. You can learn more about me and how you can work with me one-on-one throughout the entire college admissions process at my website, collegemeister.com. The snarky response I usually give when I hear this question is typically, you should get an A in an AP or IB course. That would solve all of your problems. But let's dig into it a little bit more, which is the fact of the matter is this is a mindset issue. It is. It is definitely a mindset issue. Why must you settle for a B in an AP or IB course just because it's going to be harder? Why not actually increase your output, increase your effort, increase your studying? Increase your participation in class, go to study groups, do flashcards, ask more questions, go to teachers for extra help. You name it. Study 15 minutes more per subject per night. There are so many things you could do to raise your level of play so that you don't have to have this theoretical question lurking in the back of your mind and ask it to your high school counselor, to me, to other people. Instead, just get the highest grade you can in the most difficult class you can succeed in. And you can probably succeed far more in a difficult class than you give yourself credit for, but you actually do often have to increase your horsepower accordingly as you begin taking more rigorous courses. If there is even a chance that you could take a more rigorous class and do well in it, you should seriously consider doing so for the purposes not just of your college application chances at selective colleges and universities in the United States, but also because you'll probably learn more about yourself, your work ethic, your habits, how to improve when your back is up against the wall in a more difficult, rigorous environment than if you are just on easy street every day in a course where it's relatively easy to get A's. All right, so the honest to God answer is what my snarky answer is, which is try to get A's in the most difficult courses available at your high school. That's going to open up more post-secondary options for you, especially at selective colleges and universities in the United States, than if you get A's in less than the most advanced courses offered at your high school. Now, with that said, you've got to be picky and strategic about this. If there are particular subject areas where you just are much weaker or have a much more difficult time, and by you taking a very rigorous course in that particular discipline, it would drain all of your time and energy from your ability to focus on the other 4 key disciplines or subjects that you're taking that year, then you don't always need to take the most rigorous course in every subject that you're taking in any given year. You have to be strategic about this. However, you do really want very much to take the most rigorous courses when and where appropriate. And I always err on the side of rigor as opposed to err on the side of easy street. Because again, I help students and families every day trying to get into the most selective colleges in the United States. They get thousands of applications from students all around the world, and they want students to be in the most rigorous curriculum and do well in them. The sooner in high school you can learn to be on the most advanced track course-wise, the more likely you're going to rise to the occasion and actually see what you're made of and hang with the big boys. And even if you do that early and you don't do well, then maybe you can plan accordingly and lower down in rigor and make appropriate plans for types of colleges after high school that are going to not be as picky with the course names on your high school transcript. But again, overall, my big belief is that when someone asks that question, they obviously mean well, but they're coming at it from the perspective of having a mindset issue where they think that it's an either or. It's not. There are many other potential scenarios or outcomes of getting a B in a hard class versus getting an A in an easier course. And again, the most ideal outcome would be getting an A in hard class and learning as a high school student how to make that happen so that if you do it once, especially in 9th grade or 10th grade, you can start doing it again and you can develop more confidence in yourself and you can see that you're capable of much more than maybe you ever gave yourself credit for. That's the right approach because that's going to open many more doors up for you, not just in the college admissions process, but in life. We grow the most when we're under pressure. Dirt turns to diamond when under pressure. And as I often say, you have to become comfortable being uncomfortable, because that's when you're going to grow the most. Again, my name is Craig Meister. If you're looking for college admissions expertise one-on-one, go to my website, collegemeister.com. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and stay stress-free throughout the entire college admissions process.